So, and because I have a problem with sometimes taking some following directions, I just do the scenic route when it's my exercise time. Because I like to do my own thing and play my own music when I exercise. So I need to work on the discipline on that bike.
That's awesome.
But it's available, which is great.
Yeah. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do when I end up moving, because I have a Peloton downstairs and it's in the gym, and it's like, I thoroughly enjoy it, and so do I get one? Do I not use one? What do I do? Play it from there.
I love it. I love it. I bought mine like 3 years ago. Is that my phone?
No, it's mine.
Oh, just looking around. Yeah, I bought mine like 3 years ago when I was managing the property at Dadeland, because we had it there. And I'm like, this is actually great. But when I bought it, you put it in your house, the bike is huge. And because it wasn't a gym, it didn't look that big in a big gym. So when I put it in my house, I'm like, oh my God, this bike is huge. But I love it. I can't do without it.
Amen. Amen. And if anybody's tried haven't tried a Peloton, it is a game changer. It is fun and exciting.
Yep. And convenient.
Amen. All right, so let's give it another minute or two. Let's fun and exciting things we experienced this weekend. Now that there's about 20 of us or so on, anything fun and exciting? Share. Just have some positive vibes.
I have a closing tomorrow and Friday.
Well, that's awesome. Great way to start the month.
Yeah. Last day of work on Friday, 2 closing the week after.
I got some nice referrals over the weekend, so I appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
Yay.
That works.
That's awesome. Referrals are always good. Closings are even better. You can't have closings without referrals, though.
Nope.
It's true.
My closing tomorrow is a referral from a Miami agent that just don't feel like going past 2 miles.
Perfect. All day. All day I'll send a referral to you. Right?
Yeah. She's with Sotheby's.
Perfect. Has anyone been outside yet today? It is scorchy out there. I'm getting blasted by the sun right now.
It is. I just closed my door because I usually open my door every morning for at least an hour to let life in, and it's just hot. I'm like, okay, I can't do this today.
For sure. For sure.
How many people we have so far?
We are at 20.
Hi, 20. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Shika, with you, I don't have to talk too much, right?
You know, I'm a talker. I'm going to let you know that now. I'm sorry. When I meet people, I'm like, I'm a talker. I will keep going.
That's it.
Are you a Gemini?
I'm in, honey. I'm an Aries. The queen of the zodiac.
Right.
Hello.
How could I forget? My apologies, queen.
I mean, you should know this. The boss, queen bee of the zodiac.
Larry Lewis, how is your puppy?
Thank you for asking, Larry. So he has responded extremely well to the first session of chemo. He finally got an appetite. He's picky. We only had one day where he got sick, but they gave me medicine, so when he shows any sign of being sick, but he has a ton of energy. It's interesting, Larry, when when you tell somebody, hey, I'm putting my dog through chemo, you get two types of people. One is just put the dog down, and other people are, hey, good for you, great job. Like, hey, you're giving the dog an opportunity. And for me,
Absolutely.
right. And for me, there's a line. And the line that I've drawn is, I know the mannerisms of my dog because he's been through so much in the last 4 months. Like, he was paralyzed for 2 months. And I know when he is not himself, and he gives signs on when he is himself. And I have these little tests that I can do to see where he's at here. And as long as he's doing, lets me rub his belly and asks for more, gives me kisses because he naturally likes to do that. As long as that's happening, I know he's good here, and I'll fight for him here.
Excellent.
So I appreciate you asking. Earlier this morning.
Bless, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
That's so awesome.
We've been inseparable for 13 years. Like, my dog's he's on voice command. Like, never have him on a chain. He hangs out, he walks, he stops, he goes, he runs. But this morning, he was sleeping, and his tail was doing one of these things as he was sleeping. And so it was nice to see this action. So thank you for asking, Larry.
Okay, great.
It's been a intense, let's just say 3 or 4 months with this. But they say always look for the silver lining, and I'm fairly confident that if Corona didn't happen, and I was in the office for 11 hours a day, like I normally am, he would have never made it, being home by himself, trying to stay positive. And so Corona, for sure, me being home, my fiance being home, extended his life tremendously.
Great.
That's good.
Yeah. God understands better than anybody else.
Yeah.
You can bet that God provide you the best for you and for it.
Absolutely. You always, one of my favorite lines is, what's good about this? No matter what happens, slow down for a second and ask the question, what's good about this, or what's great about this? Like, if you got a flat tire, right? What's good about this? Oh, look, I can slow down for a second and I can breathe. Hey, I can and you always find the positives of something. And Joseph, that's right on. Is what's great about this, and instead I got to spend time with him while he was in his most dire need of attention.
I can really understand what is going on with you, Lee, because when I lost my dog after 15 years, was the most painful day of my life. I cried 10 times more for the loss of my dog than my dad. It is incredible to say that, but the love that we have with our pet is so huge, is so amazing, that will be unforgettable. And I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best.
Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. I appreciate the curiosity and the kind words, and with your permission, let's dive into today's meeting. We're going to have some wonderful interaction with our executive leadership team during today's meeting. I'm happy and excited to have Catherine and Ariana on the line as well. What you guys are going to see over these next couple weeks is an evolution of the meeting and making it more interactive, more versatile, and hopefully more entertaining and more fun. So with that being said, let's start with the highest form of energy is giving gratitude. And let's open up for cheers and peers. Cheers for peers.
I can start.
Sure.
I have one for Eddie. Welcome to the team, Eddie. I welcome myself back to the team. And I love your attitude. I like your positivity and your eagerness to get this going. And I look forward to working with you and our partnership.
Me too.
Looks like a plan. Thank you so much.
I have one for Coach Lee. I really appreciate the Friday you took that day to help me out, to work with me. You could be out enjoying the day, but you take it especially to work out one-on-one with me and deliver what you did in an amazing way. That touched me from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you.
My pleasure, and thank you. And what Fritz is referring to is we did a deep dive into his business, and I'm more than happy to do that with anyone. And Fritz provided me the opportunity. We found, let's just put it this way. Many of us want to build a business like building a city. And if you build a city without infrastructure, you have Orlando. For those of you that have been on I-4, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so the key to building a business that can be duplicated is you must build an 8-lane superhighway before you have any buildings. You must build the infrastructure of your business to then go fast. And Fritz and I dove into the infrastructure, and man, it was fun, and I'm grateful as well, Fritz. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Go ahead.
So I had a very nice closing with Pablo last week, so I'd like to thank Pablo. He's always amazing, and also through his mastermind. I love that every Wednesday with Larry and whoever else gets on the line. And thank you guys for the referrals over the weekend. You know who you are, and I appreciate it. So I'll do my best to make it all happen. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers for Peters.
Hey, Lee, I'll go.
Go ahead, David.
Hey, good morning. Yes, I would always like to give a cheers for peers for the leadership, for you, for Sue, for you guys always working, behind the clock. I know that a lot of people don't see what you do. You're always always a call away from helping me with whatever I need. And also a lot of the agents on the other offices in the Coral Springs and Fort Lauderdale office that have helped me. Like Heather and Tara, every time I need something, they're always at a call away. So thank you for Alan, everything for the environment that you're creating and continuing to create. And also for Eddie, for continuing the productivity coaching. So that way you guys can get other agents into productivity as soon as possible. So I'm very grateful for that. And I can feel the environment changing in our office. So just wanted to give you guys a cheers for peers for that.
Awesome.
Thank you, David.
So I'll go next. I'd like to go ahead and just echo on everything that David just mentioned. We have such a great leadership team, not only with the different types of coaching that I benefit from that I know other brokers or brokerages don't offer. So definitely grateful for that. Again, the training, Lee with the team coaches, John D, James in the morning, it definitely sets me up to have a powerful day. Also as well, the Ellen and everyone else, I know that I found out this morning that we have a small budget. I don't know if Lee, you'll talk about it later on, but things that plans that are set for us as a as an individual, but also as a brokerage and as a powerful team, everything that is to come to us. So I'm very excited for everyone.
Awesome, Adolfo. Thank you for sharing. Cheers for peers.
So Lee, thank you for the ideas you just shared about with your puppy, like rubbing the stomach. I'm going to do the same with my wife, Susie.
Yes. Right. So everything's okay as long as you get the right response.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was great, Larry.
Oh, it's so good.
I consider doing the same.
Right? All right, who's next? Cheers for peers. Well, I'll hop
Even
in.
though he's
Oh, go ahead.
not in here, can you? Even though he's not in here at the moment, Joshua, I met him maybe like over a week ago, like a week and a half ago, and his like determination and like just like straight up like taking action. You know what I mean? It really inspired me to push me to want to go full time, and so I'm making the dive, and I appreciate him. I appreciate everybody that I've met so far, and Keller Williams has been super supportive and supportive in the sense of like motivation and as well as education. Everybody that I've spoken to takes the time to be like, oh, is there anything that I can do to help you? So that I'm so grateful for, and I thank all of you.
For sure. And Tony, what you're experiencing is that we believe that the agent is our client. And if we are to give exemplary service to our client, then you naturally just say, is there anything that I can do for you? And that's what you're experiencing. And I'm grateful that you're taking the dive in. I'm glad that you are connecting with agents inside the office, because we are a family. And if you decide to stay on an island, that's a choice. You decide to play all in and participate and leverage all of the tools and energy around you. As Tony Montana said, the world is yours. That's a little Miami reference for those that don't know.
I love it, man.
Well, I'll hop in there. Cheers for peers to our executive leadership team. Sue, Majende, Shika, Eddie, Ryan. Guys, you have an amazing team that cares, that is playing all in, and together we are stronger. Together we're working as a cohesive group. I had to squeeze that in there, Ryan. And working as a team. So we are super excited for the second half of the year. And I have a lot of ideas for our agent leadership team. Pablo, David, Anna, Magenda, or Merve, and super exciting. Very grateful, Magende, for you being part of our team and growing alongside of us. And I'm excited to really dive into this meeting. So anyone else? Cheers for peers.
I'm going to give a cheers to peers to the entire Aventura office. I'm not sure if Lee's updated you guys yet. You achieved $53,974 in company dollar last month. You have not done that as an office in nearly a year. So I think you all need to give yourselves a big round of applause, because this is a positive direction. We are moving, we are shaking, and I'm excited to see what's coming for July and from here on out.
Yeah, me too. And that's a bit what Adolfo was referring to a few minutes ago, where he's like, I don't know if Lee, you're going to talk about that. And profit share is a real thing, and it's the gift. And the fact that our company dollar is in momentum, and we've adjusted our expenses to increase profitability, it means that all of you have a passive income opportunity far greater than your minds can wrap around. So we'll be talking more and more about that. Ryan, thank you for bringing that up, because that is a huge win and a huge story for us to continue to tell. Right. So how do I get it going? There we go. Want to welcome our guest, Gina. Welcome to the party. Nice to have you here. Yes. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and the parting words today that I've prepared hopefully inspires you and everyone else here on the call. It's a fantastic a little presentation that I put together. So looking forward, and whoever that is choking, please drink a little bit of water and make it to the end of the call. All right. So next slide puts tears in my eyes and a smile on my face. Want to give a huge shout out to Kathy and David Baez, the Baez group. Huge task of hitting cap status. For those that don't know what that means, David has, the Baez group has hit the company dollar cap of $22,000, which means that for the rest of his anniversary year, he'll be earning 100% commission. Whether he closes $1 million deal or whether he closes a $1,500 rental or a $10 million transaction, he will earn 100% of the rest of his anniversary. So I remember, David, when I was, come on, David, come on over. And we finally got to be in business together, and this is a sweet victory for you, sweet victory for me and our model. So, man, congratulations.
Thank you, Leah. I really appreciate that. And ever since I've joined this office, is the completely different mindset and the abundance mindset that I have now. It's completely changed my world. And I thank you and Keller Williams and our leadership for that, because I honestly won't know where I would be if I would not have came here. I would still probably be, hitting walls. And this company has just, for every level that an agent is in, has showed you how to overcome that and make a new stage or new normal. So I'm very grateful for that. And, the next year I'll make sure that I capped sooner and just continue doing the activity. So it's awesome to know that I've capped and still getting contracts and things like that. And it pushes me to go harder so I can make sure that I make that back and make as much as I can before the next anniversary date.
You are at the spot that you deserve, David. You have the two best things at your side, Lee and God. And God bless you, man. Okay.
Thank you, Joseph. I greatly appreciate that.
And Catherine too.
Yes, I agree.
I would not be here if it wasn't for my beautiful wife, Kathy. She takes everything in the back end, and I know, everything that I do is always recognized and not her, but I owe a lot to her, and I would not know where I would be if it wasn't for her either. So definitely big kudos for her, and I'm very grateful for the spot that we're in now, and where we will, and curious to see where we're going to go from here on out, which I know will be exciting.
I know it too. So what I'd like to do, let's see how awkward this can be. If everyone can unmute themselves and give a round of applause for David. So everyone just please unmute for the next 5 seconds and just clap.
Thank you, Papi. Gracias, Papi.
I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. And it's just a signal that anyone can do it. If I could do it, anyone can. It's just you have to decide that you're going to go where you want to go, and and make every day, do a step every day that's going to get you closer to that. So that's it's amazing. Yeah.
Awesome, David. Thank
I
you.
greatly
You
appreciate
deserve all
everybody.
of
Thank
this.
you. Thank you, Lee.
All right. Moving on to the Y4C2Ts. Could I get a volunteer to please read our mission, our belief system here at Keller Williams?
Win-win or no deal. Integrity. Do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication. Seek to understand. Creativity. Ideas before results. Teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Success results through people.
And Anna, if you don't mind, the mission statement as well.
Building careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
And would like to give a warm welcome to Summer Matthews. I saw you were on the call. There you are. Yay. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Us.
Woo! Welcome, Summer!
Yes, brought to us by Eddie Saeed and has joined the productivity coaching program with Eddie and Shika. Summer, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Very, very welcome. So, Majende, unmute and anything that you could bring to the meeting, fire away.
Hello, everybody. Awesome day, awesome day. Today, I would like to speak to everybody about Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. Taking advantage of everything that Michael Lewis Marketing Suite has. They have flyers you can build business cards, you can customize brochures, you can customize any type of marketing that you would need for buyers, for your sphere of influence, for your social media. So it's really easy to get into as long as you take the time to really invest in going to the website and actually maneuvering and looking through things. So the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite is an awesome tool and it's for free.
Uh-oh. I think she said it's for free too.
You know, speak red words, free stuff.
Right? Yeah, Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. I'll give you guys a little a thing that you may not know. You can, when you log in, you all have your own login. When you log in, you can create a market update for any zip code, and it will send you the snapshot of the market of whatever zip code that is for you to send to your sphere or leverage on social media. Well done, Sue. Yeah.
Hi, Jandy. Sorry, guys, I got cut off. Goodbye.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. So let's give a warm welcome to our MCA, Ryan Malloy. Welcome to the party, Ryan.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
So I've been with you guys for a few months now, and it's just been exciting to see just the trajectory we've moved over the last several months, and I'm excited to continue to be part of this. One of the things I want to say is thank you for all of you who've updated your credit card with our new accounts billing system. If you haven't, please reach out to me or Sue. If you had an American Express, our new system does not take American Express. This is all about controlling cost. American Express charges almost twice as much in fees as Visa, MasterCard. So we're watching our costs just as much as you guys should be watching yours. Also, one of the things that's coming up quite quickly is Dotloop, the paid account that Keller Williams has been paying since who knows when. and we've been talking about since probably July of last year that .loop is going away, .loop is going away. Well, the paid account that Keller Williams has been paying since we came on board, and that we're trying to transition over into Command, the paid account ends July 15th. That's it. That's the end date. After July 15th, .loop is not paid for. That's the only part. It's not paid for by Keller Williams in your office. Not to say that .loop is not something you can use in your business. If it is something that provides you value, you can use .loop. We at Keller Williams have partnered with DocuSign through Command as the free document retention service that we use, and that will be available through Command. It has been available. There's plenty of training offerings. I know Sue forwarded out, Justin Hurdy is doing a Command 101 training. He's going to be doing a Command 102 training. And these are recorded trainings too, that you can go back at your leisure any time of day to go look at them. But if you prefer to stay with .loop, Robin Taylor sent an email to the office. We have our own dedicated rep from .loop that she gave you their contact information in her email. You can call that rep directly and work through pricing to get a price for you to keep .loop. We, of course, would prefer that you work through DocuSign, as we are not, our systems aren't fully integrated. You can download from .loop as an extension in Command, just so you know. So you can download PDF documents, but you have to manually do that, where DocuSign is an integrated system that does it for you. But Command is where compliance is going to be happening. So there's no more approving loops after July 15th through .loop. You have to be putting it into Command. So even though .loop can be utilized by you for document retention, storage, and signatures, Command is where compliance will be after July 15th. So if you're submitting your files through .loop after the 15th, that link is going to be broken. So you'll need to actually send us an email. We'll probably respond back to you if you haven't uploaded your documents from .loop into Command, because that's where Sue and I are going to have to be looking forward to find your documents after that date. Does anyone have any questions about this? Because I know this is a big shift and we want to help you guys as much as possible. So .loop, you can still use it. You just have to pay for it yourself. You'll need to manually download the PDFs from .loop into Command. But the compliance part of it will have to be done in Command. Any questions?
Going once, going twice.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the current files that we have in .loop, like all of them, if I wanted to put them all into Command, how do I do that?
So right now it's still, you could submit like the file right now, so that way it's submitted before it goes away, if you've got into compliance. But if you're not ready to submit, it's just a matter of downloading it into a PDF and then uploading it into Command.
So all the previous, like the history that I have in there, I have to.
Yeah, okay. So we're being told. No, I apologize. I didn't understand your question. We are being told your accounts and your historical data are going to be made available forever.
Okay.
So you can always log in with the credentials you've been using. It's just the direct link it's always had to the property is no longer going to be available after July 15th.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
On
instead
another
of
note,
we're using
too,
DocuSign?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Tony.
Instead of .loop, we're using DocuSign?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
And DocuSign integrates directly to Command.
It sounds like it may be complicated, team. It's the easy button. Once you get a hang of opportunities, the power of a pipeline and leveraging opportunities, it becomes a smooth, natural process versus going to this program, to this program, to this program. So it sounds like it may be extra or new. We have plenty of opportunities for you to learn and understand this is going to be a lockstep in you creating, as I started the meeting with that 8-lane superhighway. This is all part of systems and efficiencies in your business. So thank you, Ryan, for sharing this and creating the curiosity for those that didn't know.
And part of what you guys normally do in .loop is you also hit the little submit green sheet button at the bottom of your .loop file when you're ready to get your green sheet. Green sheets, that link will break as of July 15th. It will not be able to communicate directly to the green sheet system. You can still submit a green sheet from MyKW. If you log in under the technology tab, there is a green sheet function. You'll have to manually enter the data because it's not connected to your loop anymore. I don't necessarily recommend that. I recommend you start onboarding yourself completely in Command. Command now does have the commission tab to request your commission directly through Command. And it's actually, for Sue, who's the one who's creating your DAs, it's actually 1,000 times easier to get your DA from a Command commission request than green sheet, because the old green sheet system takes a lot of manual entry to convert what you put in your green sheet into the DA. Whereas the new Command interface pulls all of the information you put in there directly, and it's a simple, it simplifies Sue's life a lot, doesn't it, Sue?
I'm muted. Sorry. Yes, it does.
Awesome. So go ahead.
So KW is putting a lot of effort into Command, and we know it's not 100% perfect, but in all honesty, where it's at today is better than the old .loop green sheet system. If you really just embrace what's there, you'll find once you just go through one transaction from start to finish in Command, you'll realize how much extra effort you were putting into .loop and green sheets and all that other stuff. Go ahead.
Yes, and what a perfect baton handoff to Sue.
Woohoo! I'm here.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about DAs and compliance, since Ryan just mentioned it. Well, we want to go to the slide, Lee? Awesome. Okay, so it's really easy for you guys to request a DA. Just make sure you submit all your documents through Command Opportunity and create and that would give me like the access in order to review your documents and be able to provide you guys a DA, so you're able to get paid at the closing table right when you get your closing. If you need more details, just reach out to me and I will help you with the process. It's simple, and you guys are able to get paid at the closing table. My next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is today's call, 3:30 p.m. With Scott Leroy. I really recommend for all of you guys to join the 3:30 Island Watchman call with our special guest, Scott Leroy. For those of you that don't know, like everything that Scott does for us, like he's able to import your contacts to Command, help you with your profile, your website, like all marketing tools. Scott is able to help you and you guys don't have to do it yourself. So he's gonna be live with us today at 3:30. So I really recommend for all of you guys to join us today.
Yeah, this is huge. It's going to be a live interview of all of the leverage that Scott Leroy can do for your business at no cost to you. This is a huge value add. So thank you, Sue. What else?
That's it. Also Justin, Ryan already mentioned it. Justin training, KW Command 101, starting tomorrow at 12:30. I really recommend for all of you guys to join. It's really gonna help you with the transition to Command.
There's a registration for that, right, Sue?
Yes, the email went out and we're gonna send another reminder shortly so you guys are able to register. There's only a few spots left because since it's open to the 3 Market Center, there's already like a whole list of registration. So, but I'm gonna resend the email so you guys are able to register and take advantage of it.
Yeah, so Justin is the agent services coordinator for Coral Springs, and he is going to do a deep dive into Command. So when that link goes out, just take a couple minutes and register to reserve your spot, and have fun. Justin is great, and I think you'll be entertained and walk away with a lot of ins and outs about how Command can help you with that 8-lane superhighway inside your business.
Yes.
Anything
And
else?
that's it on my end.
Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you, Lee.
So let's take the next couple minutes to introduce our wonderful partners, our vendors, our growth partners, both Harbor Title and Van Dyke. So first, Ariana, the floor is yours.
There we have it. Hi, everybody. Great meeting today. Wonderful to hear how much growth you guys have made in that office and all the exciting new things that the office has planned for all of you guys. I'm happy to be a part of it and serve as your preferred title company. And I'm also a real estate attorney for anybody new joining who hasn't had a chance to work with me or who we haven't had any one-on-one time with. I'm a licensed real estate attorney and have several years of experience in the industry, and I'm always here to help, whether it's answering your contract questions, going over a contract question with you, or troubleshooting some issues that have come up in a closing. I'm always here to help. So even if it's a file that you're working on that isn't using Harbor Title for whatever reason, I'm always here to help brainstorm with you as a partner. So I extend my resources to you as always, and wish you all a great day. And I hope to hear from you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. All right, Catherine, the floor is yours.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. So every week I try and bring something to you that's happened, some experience. So I thought you guys might get a kick out of this. A lot of delays have been happening lately, and the lender always gets blamed. But I just want to let you know that it's not always us. If the buyers don't send in their paperwork in a timely manner, and we can't manage it constantly, so we send out requests daily. Sometimes it falls through the crack that they haven't signed their initial CD or they haven't sent an updated pay stubs. Things like that can delay files. Lately, a couple of very interesting things have happened. One buyer in particular did not disclose that she had a foreclosure. So when it was found out, because the underwriters find everything out, they're like FBI agents, she said, "Oh, I didn't really think it mattered because it was included in my bankruptcy." So she's partially correct, because if you do have a foreclosure and it's included in your bankruptcy, it's okay as long as there's been enough time between the bankruptcy and your application. But still, it's a question. What if it wasn't in the bankruptcy? So not telling us stuff really doesn't help anyone in the long run, because the underwriters find everything out. Another guy, a very wealthy guy who was doing an asset depletion loan, bought himself a Ferrari the week before closing.
Yes.
And I'm not kidding. He really did it. And the underwriters find out about that too. So then the question becomes, did you get a loan? How much is the payment? Or if you took money out of your assets that we're using, how much did you take out? In this particular case, he happened to pay cash for it, so it didn't make a difference, thankfully. But again, it was a week before closing. So stuff like this happens. Self-employed people who don't renew their business licenses. The business licenses are always checked. For our self-employed, it's important that you keep your license up to date. if the license isn't up to date, then it seems like you're not in business anymore, so we can't use your income. So it's the little things like that that we try and avoid, but they've popped up in the last couple of weeks. It's kind of crazy. But I just want to know the delays aren't always on us. Sometimes it's just weird stuff like this. The other thing is on the 23rd, Van Dyke is offering a fun seminar from the mortgage insurance guy. He's a great speaker, lots of good information for realtors. I'll get you guys a flyer, but it'll be on the 23rd, both at 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So if one time doesn't work for you, the other time hopefully will. I'll keep you both. I'll get you a flyer as soon as I can. So as always, thank you guys for everything. Eddie, thank you for involving me in your productivity coaching. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, great baton handoff for our productivity coaching program. Thanks, Catherine. Eddie and Shika, the floor is yours.
Shika, you want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. Okay, I'm live. Okay. Hello, everyone. I was hoping to get somebody to jump in with us, but she's a little tied up, so she can jump in with us. But just wanted to give you a small experience and why it's good to have us available, especially if you're a new agent. I've been an agent for 17 years, and I have great success with sending offers out. I'm 98% that I get accepted in all my offers I send out. But I just want to let you know, during this time, we are here and we're available to assist you, because even for myself, I'm finding it difficult to get certain price ranges, offers accepted. People are over bidding right now because the inventory is a little bit low. So if you're out there and you're looking and you're sending out offers and not getting accepted, make sure you contact Eddie and myself. We'll help you and let you know what to do. And guide you through the offers. Make sure your offers are strong. Make sure the wording is properly done. Make sure your relationship with the listing agent is properly introduced, because all of that does matter. It's not just what you put on a paper, it's your relationship with people in the transaction. So if you have any issues sending out offers or getting initiated, we are here to help.
Sweet.
So my old nickname was the listing machine. So between me and Shika covering the buying side, the rental side, I will also guide you in my coaching program how to become the best listing agent you can be, from scripts to get into the door, to your listing presentation, having a beautiful and excellent PowerPoint slide. If somebody's an old timer and they want to do like a PDF listing presentation, that could be arranged too. We do have Ignite classes going on this month, which is from 9:30 to 11 for the whole month. And all 6 coaches are going to be doing a mastermind on Fridays between 9:30 and 11. So all 6 coaches are there to answer any questions you might have. This is for the whole Waxman group. The Ignite, the Spark Elemental, and the Pro Coaching, 9:30 to 11 every Friday for the whole month of July. But me and Shika are going to come up with the coaching program, at least 2 to 3 classes a week. Shika's going to continue with the Saturday, and I'll join her, and we'll come up with another 2 days for the coaching program.
We'll also have an open forum that for up to an hour and a half. If anyone have questions, no questions are silly, no questions are too much. It's an open forum. I mean, it could be anything. So it's not going to be specific and labeled as buyer's class. It's anything goes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Eddie and Shika, for your time and your dedication to growing the wealth of our agents and increasing the pool of profit share for our market center. Very, very grateful. Which moves us to updated statistics. Updated statistics. So as you can see all the way on the left, this was 28 days ago. Then the week after, then the week after, and then all of a sudden inventory adjusted. You can see that 28 days ago, we had 316 new listings, and just in the last 7 days, only 263. The good news is 28 days ago, 214 went under contract in a week, and 223. So the market is still absorbing, and closings have just increased because of the amount of pendings that have gone under contract. Interesting thing here is 214 went under contract 28 days ago, but only 125 closed in the last 7 days. So just keep your eye on that. However, the absorption rate is hot. The market is hot. And next, in 2 weeks, the third week of July, I'll be doing a deep dive into all of the absorption rates and statistics going on in our surrounding areas. Bull Pivot is back. If you participated in the first Bold and had a closing, request your reimbursement. We are fully reimbursing everyone who participates in the previous Bold Pivot, and of course the Bold Pivot that is coming on August 4th. Whether you're a capper or whether you're not, we are reimbursing. Please consider diving into Bold Pivot. The results that Coral Springs had with the agents that participated is magnificent. We're still calculating our numbers. However, Ryan, as you pointed out, I don't think it's a coincidence with us being in momentum with having 40 agents in our office participating in Bold Pivot just a few months ago. So I'm curious to see how that all correlates. If you guys have any questions of Bold Pivot, please comment in our chat box, and we'll make sure to get you data and information on that. Moving on to new listings, we have taken quite a few. Ali took a 1.4. RGT listed a property in Miami Springs. RGT, a property in North Miami, and Talia picking up a townhouse in Miami Gardens. Kudos to you guys in being in momentum. We have one more. Elion and the Viners and Elion. Well done, guys. Well done. That's quite a view for $1,700. So that's a great price for a waterfront condo for sure. If you are not receiving the email daily of what classes are available, please just comment in the box so we can make sure that you get the updated training calendar of everything available to you. And know that the office is open for you and your clients. Join our Facebook page if you have not. Any new agents, please subscribe to the Facebook page and the Waxman Group Corner. And that brings us to our parting thoughts. So I prepared a nice little parting thought for us, and hope that you enjoy it. So nobody said getting into real estate and succeeding in real estate would be easy. HGTV might make it seem that everyone can become a millionaire and that selling real estate is easy peasy. But if doing good was easy, everyone would do good. And if doing bad wasn't tempting or attractive, no one would do it. And I get that good versus bad is an easy way to say doing what you know will move your business forward versus just kind of hanging out because you don't have a boss and have someone telling you exactly what to do. So if anyone could succeed, then everyone would. And thankfully, you aren't like everyone. You've taken time out of your day to participate in this call. You participate in training, and you are part of the greatest real estate company ever in existence. One that puts the agent first over the brand. Which reminds me of a book that I read at the very start of my career called The Greatest Discovery by Earl Nightingale. And there's a passage in there where they said, why does a baseball pitcher, a person who could take a ball and throw it 90 feet at 100 miles an hour, why do they make $32 million a year? And a janitor that cleans a bathroom make $32,000 a year. And the way it describes the difference is if you were to grab a random 100 people in the world, and if you were to give them a mop and a bucket and show them how to clean a bathroom, out of those 100, how many would be able to clean a bathroom? And the truth is, about 100. But if you were to grab 1,000 people and give them a baseball and give them 10 tries to throw a baseball 100 miles an hour, 90 feet inside a square known as a strike zone, you'd get 0, maybe 1. If you were to grab 1,000,000 people, how many would be able to take that ball and throw it 100 miles an hour? And so what the greatest discovery said is if you have a skill, if you have a tool, if you have a product that no one else can duplicate or replicate, then you are worth whatever it is you ask. You are able to provide a service that no one else can provide, then you can demand the amount of money. And so my note here is life is an accumulation of our choices. So choose wisely. And if we as an industry or as a team or as an individual do what is easy, then life will be hard. If we do what is always easy, then life will be hard. And if we do what is hard daily, then life will be easy. Team, we all have distractions. We all have distractions. However, ask yourself this simple question. Do you follow a schedule at whatever that means for you? And do you know what the most important tasks are to put in a schedule? An accumulation of tasks done accurately will move your business forward. If following a schedule is hard, then ask, who can hold me accountable? How can I be held accountable? Do you choose to be held accountable? We must decide every day to just take the little steps to move our businesses forward, one choice at a time. I'm grateful that you took the time out of your day today to think, what can I do to provide value so that when I'm up against another agent, when someone asks, what can you do to help me buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate, that you can simply answer, I follow a schedule. I provide value because you're my client and I will do what I can to help you achieve your goal. Just like you're our client here at Keller Williams, and we're here to help you achieve your goal. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. and did a little bit of heavy lifting. We know that I'm here to help you. Your executive leadership is here to help you. If there's anything that we can do, please just reach out and know we're here to help. So, anyone have any feedback, questions, comments? Otherwise,
Why did you bring this question, this point of parting thought, Lee?
What's that, Joseph?
Why did you mention this parting thought? What is going on with the company? A lot of people leaving?
No, Joseph. July 1st is the start of Q3. I'm a huge fan of new beginnings. And the start of Q3 means it's the start of the second half of the year. And in athletics, in sports, we go into halftime and look at the first half and analyze how we can go into the second half with efficiency and a focus on a goal. And simply just know there's no meaning behind other than when I read this passage, and many of us are hitting our goals. Some of us are not. And just know there's plenty of opportunity for anyone to go into the second half of the year and know, okay, some of us went through the COVID-19 opportunity and took steps forward. Some of us took steps backwards, and yet it's halftime. Second half of the year started. And that's the only meaning behind the message, Joseph.
Okay. Perfect. We have to start every single day.
Amen. Good question. All right. Well, guys, have a wonderful start to your Monday. Hopefully this brought inspiration and curiosity, and grateful to be in business with all of you, and thank you for your time this Monday morning.
Appreciate.
Thanks, Lee. Thanks,
You're
everybody.
welcome.
Have an awesome day.
Have an amazing day, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.